Well, I wasn't going to say anything, but guess what? I have to. This is the response to Keith B. Warren's Coon Taker rant. I'm sorry, he's not Coon Taker anymore. He's the DC Cowboy. Please side note, the DC Cowboy is also known as the Pride Gay Stripper Club in DC. What was said was very unprofessional of you. Not only unprofessional, it was disrespectful. Granted, things were said, but you being an adult, you should have not retaliated the way you did. Because now what you did, you've actually opened up a can of worms that even you yourself, or the man upstairs, cannot close. You talk down to a company that I now wrestle for. That is now personal. I left WWA for the simple fact was because there was too much going on. You didn't trust your board. You had me doing things that the board should have done, and I chose not to do it. And then you grew up 17-year-old Christian temper tantrum. I didn't want a part of it. As a former WWA board member, I did a lot for you. I watched for new superstars to come to WWA. I watched people come and go. I've seen people come and go in the WWA. Basically, I'm sorry, not the WWA, WCW. That's what you called it. I called it WWA. You want the full honest truth? You want the awesome Irish truth? That's fine. I was the one that said, let's do WWA, World Wrestling Alliance, so that way you would not get sued by any means necessary. You wanted to stick with WCW? Not my fault. A lot of things you do are very sneaky. A lot of things you do I don't agree with. But a 30-year-old man bickering like a 12-year-old child. I'm 21 years old, and so far, right now, I'm acting more mature than you are. Oops.